Hi, you're welcome once again. The show is Offside Laughs. I've got my guys today back on the show.
Yep.
Capello is back.
Good to be back, man.
Happy, how do you say it? Happy New Year.
Many happy returns. Happy New Year, Uncle you.
Uncle you.
Mako Friday view.
Then I hear.
Mako Friday.
Uncle Friday.
Friday I am from.
Me say me come as. Yeah, you see how they die you with this small.
I didn't even see it though. He just wanted to bring my attention to this whatever fake bandage or whatever.
They die you bandage.
Oh, Charlie. Capello, you're welcome. I've
Thanks,
got
bro.
Sapon. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, boss.
So, I mean, the managerial market is exploded. 3 top managers have lost their jobs since the start of the year 2026. Alonso is the latest of them after that defeat to Barcelona in the Super Cup. Madrid showed him the exit door. Before that, there was Maresca at Chelsea and Ruben Amorim also left the job. But yes, of course, the exit came after some disappointing results, but we all know that there are some undertones of politics, bad relationships behind the scenes. And so we're going to ask who is next to exit and what really is happening in this modern day of football with managers, coaches, and their hierarchies. I mean, where do they draw the line between management and head or coaching the players? So this is what we're going to discuss today on the show. Plus, we've got some preview of the Carabao Cup between Chelsea and Arsenal. So stay with us and let's all do this together. Make sure you leave your comments under the video and also like and subscribe to the channel. Guys, you're welcome once again. Good to see you.
Yeah, Charlie. Good to be back.
Charlie, so 2026, first day, your man lost his job, Maresca. With the go Christmas, he talk plenty. Then, I told you that the man will leave. I didn't even know it was so soon. But Charlie,
What did you see?
I told you he was going to leave.
What
Chelsea.
did you see?
Huh?
What did you see?
I told you he was going to leave Chelsea.
You were saying it because you wished Chelsea didn't have
Oh, you see,
Maresca.
me, I know that you can't keep a manager.
We can't keep a manager.
Like,
Say.
you can't keep one manager.
What do you mean?
You sack him.
Let's say you're mad. Let's say we can't keep for the husband. You're quite away.
You can't.
Aye, Vim boy.
Change. Now you've changed him.
Yeah, we've changed him.
What happened? I want to get your brief thought about
My
that
brief
one.
thoughts.
Because I haven't heard from you since what happened. Were you shocked?
Okay, I was shocked first of all, and then it's fine. That's all.
It's fine.
It's fine.
What do you make of how Maresca approached the I mean, let me ask about Maresca, but the Chelsea board. Do you think that they are doing the right thing?
Doing the right thing, no. But it's not totally no. Easy. They are businessmen. That's the first point of call. First thing to come in mind is they are businessmen. So provided they are not getting business, they are not getting profit for what they are doing, they'll have to stop or change. Right? Good. And in football, for you to get the money, it comes with results. So every business owner or every club owner wants these results. So anything you do to get the results is what you do. So they want the results in the same way we the fans also want the results. Maybe the way a manner they are going about things or the kind of structures put in place or some things that are wrong, but they all want results. So to them it may be right, but we from the sporting side we are seeing
I'm not happy.
see
What we name Leon Rosinia na about.
I mean Modino.
Salinda was Rosinia.
They say they have go you.
So yeah, Sapon, I want to come to you. It looks like there's this new trend of how managers or coaches should go about their job. So for example, the Amorim situation, we all know of his interview or his press conference he did. He had a go at the sporting director saying that if the sporting director have or does his job, he will do his job. And also, we already know that Amorim has said that he's a manager and not the head coach at the club. I hope you get the difference between the two.
Yeah.
And for for Alonso, we also see that sources say he couldn't manage the players well. But the coaching, yes, he's a fine coach, but he didn't manage the coaches well. I want you to talk to me about the differences in the two. Where do you manage and where do you do the coaching?
Okay, thank you. With this, Mama Xabi Alonso there from perspective because Ruby now more an issue. I think that United for no issue because they have accepted the lower standard. So the minimum Mama Xabi Alonso there in same media. I think that for you to be successful as a manager in this era, I will say we are an emerging collaborative coach. And the main characteristics also is collaborative leadership. First, also less egoistic. You need to be staff driven, and again involve players in decision making. And so when you're strong tactical education, and I think say a true baby, say about tactics wise, I think say and the main reason why Alonso was sacked from Real Madrid. The main issue, ne sense with players, how I want to manage or no any players relationship. And the main reason why Alonso was sacked because already performance, and I think it's over 70% win rate. Yeah. Because about 36, 134, 4 penalties
after the first
and 6.
He has the same record with Hansi Flick.
Yeah, it is a bad performance there. I think say na eye kakra because of the far Real Madrid team season before na dweregu. And on bentu for a manager like Xabi Alonso no be 5 years Sergio Maria. I think say na any problem ne that tactical aspect of the game, but because of how one managing the only players relationship and the day ni sense ni nyinaba. So I think say now the future trend for manager obetima say successful era you know. Say obeye emerging collaborative coach. I think that that's the way forward because in as much as we tactics ni nyina na place na yadwuma ma. So any omo relationship na bad omo na ekobo.
But you see, I understand your point too. But focus at Chelsea. Okay. Theirs is to, and I want you to come in on this one. You buy the players. You buy everything that you want. A lot of them. You come. Your job is to coach the team. That is what he was instructed.
Maresca, yeah.
But so over there, it looks like they want the man to be limited on one job, coaching the team.
Coaching the team.
Get it? So they are restricting him in that sense. They don't want him to have a say in many of the things that happens in the team.
Like,
they want him to,
like their transfers or
their transfers. Yes, he's involved.
Yeah,
he's involved. But they will certainly have the final say how he manage players that have injury situations. Yeah. I understand that the medical committee was independent and they would recommend how long the player should be playing and all of that. Maresca wasn't happy with that one. But at the end of the day, he was going to take the blame when they lose it. And see, for me, I see that in modern football, the owners or the people at the top hierarchy are taking away some sort of powers from the managers. Yeah. They want them to be more of coaches and not managers.
Tactical aspect in any or the
So Capella, I want you to come in on that one for me. That is what I'm seeing, and I don't think that it's the right way to.
It's happening. Okay.
You see, the modern game has changed, and has changed a lot. We'll still come back and talk about the managers. I have some few patterns that I've listed in some of the trends of the managers being sacked. But the particular one with respect to Enzo Maresca angle you are coming from is the changing interest or the club's hierarchies changing interest. What do I mean when I say that? Previously, or we've seen it before, in 2012, 2013, this same Michael Edwards at Liverpool, he was fired. Bruno Fernandes was relieved of his day-to-day duties.
Mutual agreement.
Parted ways. In 2012, 2013, for Brendan Rodgers. that time. Because they believed Brendan Rodgers could win Liverpool the league. This same FSG. Fast forward, in 2022 too, similar thing happened when there was the Neymars, Messi's, Mbappe's. PSG's hierarchy trusted Christophe Galtier and fired the sporting director then, Leonardo Araujo. Leonardo.
Why you laugh?
Oh, the name be good, oh, Charlie. The Araujo name. I like the name. Charlie, when you born, give up Araujo.
Okay.
This is the rehab.
Now play the
But I'm on your field against Elche. Obey shit. Winning go be
Mama Jesse, you know.
Jesse, have you better go back on the why am I boy rehab?
Same thing happening. So from 2010 coming down, you could see it. When Mourinho comes to your team, you know it's Mourinho doing his job. But recently, things have changed. And I believe it's because of this same Pep Guardiola. How he was able to transfer whatever he did with Barcelona to Manchester City. Then people found out that the intersecting factors are the people at the top, the Cheeky Begristains and those people who they brought to Manchester City before even Pep Guardiola himself came. So he now became like, okay. One, if these technical and sporting directors are there, it means when your coach is no more, whether your coach gets big money and moves or whether he's sacked or anything and results are not coming, these sporting directors know what they want and they can get the best manager to continue that same job for you. And then two, these sporting directors also know what to do in terms of player transfers so that they can get the right materials to fit in the right places for the team. That's what actually changed the trend. So now clubs began to prioritize the sporting directors and the technical directors ahead of the coaches, because when coaches leave, these same technical men can bring in another one to continue the job. So unlike previously, where these people at the helm of affairs, this time round, I believe it's because of this Pep Guardiola style that have changed the way. Now, talking of Chelsea, what do these people at the helm of affairs want? Now, you come back, as I told you, there's inconsistent results and all, and club culture and all those things can influence the manager's sacking. But looking at Chelsea, for instance, you came in as Todd Bowley, then you brought Paul Winstanley, you brought Lewin Stewart, and then one other, I've forgotten his name. I think he was in Christopher Vivell. What happened to break away these? I think two resigned, and Aka Lewin Stewart. It means that even the people that you are bringing, there were misunderstanding among them. So how do you get your club's direction going? So the people who have their integrity to protect, sorry for using that word, resigned. Now there is Lawrence Stewart, who is now in charge to take over these coaches and managers thing. But what is it that is causing Chelsea to have inconsistency with respect to their managers? Pochettino's style and Maresca's style are not the same, in as much as there is similarity. Pochettino lasts one season, Maresca lasts 18 months. So apart from you were coming in, or you asked based on the fact that these managers are, or these sporting directors, or these people at the helm of the affairs at the hierarchy are just laying the managers up. The reason why those people, let me say, have the power to do that is because of the culture or the system that is coming in now. That even when the manager leaves, you have a similar manager with similar way of playing to come and fill in the void. But with respect to Chelsea, even the people at the helm don't know what they want. They are so focused on results and unrealistic targets.
So, I mean, I get you, but I see, my problem is that you want to get the results, and you hire a coach who you believe that, yes, he is good enough to coach players to win. But football is a team sport. Mm-hmm. You need the players to buy into what the manager or the coach wants them to do.
Exactly.
And by doing that, he has to take control over almost everything that he does. Mm-hmm. So, for example, Alex Ferguson controls whatever Man United players.
Yes.
He's managing the team. He's managing where they will go, how they will eat, when they will eat, what they will do after games. You get it. But these days, you are taking that power away from the manager
and it is the dynamism of football, how evolving because football is and generation behind the manager are successful. See, from 1950s, basically 1970s, it was the authoritarian managers.
Yes.
So you can make mention of Herrera of Inter Milan. He was successful there.
Yeah.
Aile Ramsey was successful at England at that time. You can make mention of multiple coaches. Not they are authoritarian. And then we on evolving bedu the philosophy coaches.
Yeah.
And on Johan Cruyff from Bayern. And on Babe winning. You see, and they evolve bedu game managers.
Yeah.
In 2000s, and a Carl Ancelotti by, and a Sir Alex Ferguson by.
Yeah.
After say Ron Atkinson koyeno, and Babe shame do be edgeman. If from bedu pragmatic managers, that is the early 2004 man. Na Jose Mourinho ebe fa Porto. Yen pesta bia a results.
Yes.
And Babe winning. And they do modern football.
But I want to say with Jose now, he's someone we know of building relationships with players.
Or Danny, because at the time of Porto, it was pragmatic.
I want this.
Yeah, I want this. Yanko wini, yanko go echire, nye the efe, no be wini. But a Danny no kakra no, ano evolve no. Same things applies to Pep.
Yeah.
At a point, he was more modern coaches nibi. But a drew baby no saw the man management there. Ebe kan wo ene ne wo. Ene ne players ni egos, any sika no munya no. One control more than 39 they are same. And that was the main reason why any managers being if he say tactically they are good. Because Xabi Alonso he was good at Bayern of Leverkusen. But we players now no manager. We goes in Real Madrid for the NBA now. Into Obana that same ideology now they free Bayern of Leverkusen every playing Real Madrid. When you're successful.
Yeah, we'll come to that Alonso Madrid story. Because I think the Madrid they are special case.
They are not a special case.
They are special because
they are special.
They're special because we always say that they are successful managers. We don't attribute them to coaches that are highly, they are so good at the tactics and everything. We always see them as people who are good managers because at Madrid it is a galactical style. They buy the best available and then they build a team. It's not about how you play on the field, but how you get them to play.
And it's their problem now.
So I think for them, tactics in the old bit my bar and then the twin change. But you have to be able to be a human being that can relate
because
very well
to tactical managers now about Real Madrid now. I'm Spanish now. Me a followers.
Yeah, it's not about the tactics. Yeah, Madrid, they are a special case. We'll come to that one on how you can get a successful manager over there.
Okay.
But I'm talking about the other places like Man United, Chelsea. And again, I'm coming to the point that it looks like that. We say Amorim, no, he was being advised to change his style. You're playing a 3-back system. It's not working. Change your style. But he didn't listen. And our press conference say, if the sporting directors do their job, I will also do my job. So he's taking the I said there will be Kukutia.
So when the cost bet,
Maresca too the same thing. Remember he said that he famously said the last 48 hours has been the worst in my Chelsea career or Chelsea coaching career. That for me, no. That is why I'm getting the sense that there's this growing rift between the people at the top and the people who are supposed to be coaching the team. And that is for me kind of a worry because it looks like they are taking away what the managers need or the coaches need to succeed. They are telling you to be a coach, not to be a manager. But I think it is very difficult to get that in these days. And that is why if you take somebody like Maresca, Amorim, how do you expect him to coach Madrid?
Yeah, so okay.
You get it.
Easy. there are always positives and negatives to this thing. What we can't talk of modern game without Pep.
Yeah.
Even Mourinho at some point was playing beautiful football. It's not even at some point. He even builds up from the back. I watched him from Roma, then Fenerbahce, and then now at Benfica.
But as for the defense, you always see Mourinho.
It's not that. Now, who doesn't defend? Now we saw Man City and no go against Arsenal. I know they'll be anchor. Is it the thing? So there are always dimensions to this one. But as you were saying, Mourinho's prime Mourinho and modern Mourinho refers to a certain level of I want this, which is a defensive way and get the results by all means.
No style of play. Results.
So Mourinho passing from back across, now, in this same situation that you are talking about with respect to these owners and what they want from the managers. First of all, the managers are human beings. You don't expect a manager to come. You don't expect a human being to come to your firm or your institution without the person having what he wants and what he doesn't want. Number two, these managers are not kids for crying out low. You can't tell a manager that you come, only do this. Me, I'll do this. When I do this, make sure you do this. What are you trying to tell me?
Yeah.
That's, I'll buy you this, use this one, and make sure you get results.
Yeah. And I think that is Manchester United problem.
Similar to Chelsea though.
Because after Sir Alex Ferguson, they have been on a diminishing.
Very, very low.
Terrible.
And do you know the reason why?
Tell us.
It's because their club has accepted a lower standard. Per how manage your money, man.
You see, the lower standard even took time for them to accept.
Because they had a whole kind about Ruben Amorim. And some kind no crew.
What's Amorim saying?
Yes. Because Manchester United in as much as my performance, he can do munyo. Their focus about Sikana 7. They demand 90 million and a soroko. Yama players over 90 million church in Simbia on a pisca. And no issue. And also, Amorim by or Bonajuma Sporting or structure this over.
Yes.
Or person that same structure on Manchester United.
No, about the same way.
APC similar here to structure on 90 million. That all. Is that the issue? And with Chelsea name Enzo Maresca. Me, I feel say a man treat Enzo Maresca fair.
Which people didn't treat him fair?
The management of Chelsea. And you know how you saw where did be say results in him non person
like unrealistic achievements, unrealistic targets.
Because with this place Chelsea call to asa en fan kon bi deal me kan okre nche nipa with this place Chelsea call to me kan okre any baby Enzo Maresca do mu duro ni performance no man.
Yes,
you've any achievement
you've achieved
masa akoto getting some money be ya kwa na no di
to be handed
akoto ba dia
you are bringing the price tags in here.
You see not
price tag
not about
now if it's not good how do you buy 100 million?
That's why
their
you
quality
if it's not good that's why you buy
football transfers in there to see the new about quality yeah the all turn how bit far turn and
the power
no issue no.
The player needs to be at a certain level
bay
of performance.
And what you also want, you see, Chelsea are
the player is good enough.
Yes,
good enough.
He can play for your team. It determines the price.
They will say he can play. Not so be a bit more. Bonnet but they so be a one. But they say
you wanted to, you people wanted, yes. You people wanted him. You also wanted Barca. And then why should I lie? You people wanted to be mentioned.
Why are you lying?
Okay, Luis Diaz. Aye.
So Oliver Oko.
I saw the boss 70 about 70
But even Luis Diaz, I can tell you that he was more than the 70 million.
Good. Yes. It means
at
that
the time.
At the time. So it means you don't have the money.
At the time,
don't come and say
at the time, not necessarily about the performance.
No, I'm not talking about you paying the money. I'm saying that the fact that you've made the effort to go and take that player, that quality of player. You get my point? How do you quantify the value of a player? It's a price tag.
No.
That
Isn't
is
the price tag?
No.
David.
So what is it?
Now, no. In this modern game,
How do you determine
listen.
how a player
Listen.
is ranked?
Listen.
Where to set a
The value of
target.
the player, and the value of the player is the price. The
We
price
are here.
David.
We are here. Transfer markets will bring an assessed value of players, which is different from their price tags.
Yeah.
Scorecard will do same. Me, you here. We will also value our
that
players.
changes.
Listen,
The
we-
man- that was talking
and
about
they also
it
refresh.
changes according to the performance of the player.
And the-
every
good.
season it changes.
Good.
So at that time, if you're buying
At
him
that
at
point in
100,
time,
Uh-huh.
okay.
it means that at that time
The
you
were
best
were
is
it.
worth it.
You were it at
Thank
that
you very
time,
much.
yeah.
So what is your problem?
So if the player is worth it to play for Chelsea at that with that quality and at that level, how do you tell me that they're not good enough?
You see,
right
one thing is that
they all cannot. I totally disagree. That place here, Chelsea, you talk to me, Chelsea standard. No more draw. Getting in through Chelsea standard.
see-
No, but Caicedo and then
The last time we were doing some comparison here. Let me remind this guy.
Enzo
Relax.
Fernandez.
Boss, relax with me. Let me
Listen,
remind
before
you.
that,
so
before
that
you
you
remind
understand
me,
what I'm talking
before
about.
you
Okay.
remind me,
Chelsea.
before you remind, oh,
I said them Capello, whatever. I said Obeka. I said Behawa. I said kind of okay. I said who is it? Okay, the Behano. It's
settle line between
Can was it today?
Chelsea, I'm right back. James, no.
With James,
And
yeah.
England, first choice.
First choice, yeah.
best in the world.
Best in the world.
Spain, left back.
Left back, first choice,
European
yeah.
champion.
Yeah.
Omo DMs, omo defenders in there.
Omo
Maybe that's the weakest
but they're
point.
silly with their form too.
Enye me, omo nya de.
Chalo Baba, they are silly.
Tell me now.
For fun, I want to end
Defensive midfielder.
Caicedo, Ecuador,
One of the
starter.
best in the world.
Best in the
One
world.
of the best
Best
in
in
the
the
world.
world.
The world
Chelsea.
DMs, yeah. At the moment.
Enzo Fernandez, Argentine's what? World Cup winning number 8, best young player at the World Cup. Oje, their right winger, what's the name? Upama. And I said number 10.
Okay,
That's first choice.
on your first choice.
No, you can't
On
tell
your
me
first choice. On your first choice. Kupam on your starter England.
Upama is
On your starter, or starting that way.
Yeah,
Tournament
yeah,
call starting
yeah,
heavy.
yeah, yeah,
You know, it was on your
yeah, yeah,
starter. What your channel go? 24 JC.
The
Estevao.
best young
Estival, yeah.
To see our Spain, Brazil star boy.
Or your
And they
potential.
won't think us on start.
Or your potential. Or me need to man start.
Or Brazil.
Or Brazil. Wins
Right
one.
wing,
Oh, say what do gaba from reference
Bro,
or
bro,
form.
yeah.
Oh, Estevao.
Vinicius
Estevao
or
next
form.
time was to see how.
Oh,
Estevao.
PR70.
I mean, me for me. If so, come on
Joao
start.
Pedro. Brazil number 9. It's on never.
Oh, mo baby, I get no
That's
credit.
one. We say Charles you the echo.
I get no credit.
That's what boy. Matheus Cunha.
Jao Pedro, yeah.
Yeah, but that no credit. Yeah, Pedro then
Get it.
I get it. Someone available.
It's our show.
There be Neto so start up to Ghana. Yeah.
To show me team in the man.
4 penalty start.
4 being
And then
NS status.
starting for their national
The
team.
international teams.
Referee,
Okay.
the best goalkeeper. Reverend above.
Fine. Roberto Sanchez already on keeper.
The best performing Spanish goalkeeper.
You know, Apu.
Yeah, come on.
Masa only two now.
Spanish strikers. Almost share around the ball. Strikers need to keep around the ball.
At least I don't throw to us. We want to fly.
Right Numbers, man.
You see, I'm making an argument for
Roberto Sanchez are numbers, man.
Sanchez, come on. You can't tell me that the Chelsea players no massa.
Look,
You understand my point?
before
Okay.
continue, sir.
Okay. Me can't so massa. But me compare with the standard of Chelsea. And at the point I need to talk about. And Enzo Maresca plays the Toma and once when I make. Not necessarily about Enzo Monde. Some of the about Bobe 3 seasons. I want establish because James had an example or buy a cratch. Our buy your name. Into make a place now. Or more Tom buy at the time Enzo Maresca on. Any Jumo do my
Number 2, Caicedo came under Pochettino. And
Caicedo came out, yeah, Pochettino. Poch.
He became the best under Maresca. True or yes?
No.
He is now who he is because of Maresca.
But
Thank you.
like I said, hasn't been consistent at Chelsea since the first season.
He's been playing.
He hasn't been consistent. Hasn't he been one of the best players in the position?
He became the best under Maresca.
Under
How
Maresca,
do you say he's the best? In the best in what?
Check
Best-
whatever
best
you
in
want to
what
check.
position?
In his position as a DM.
He's the best. Okay,
He's
fine.
and he became his
You're
top
saying he's
level
the best
performance.
under Maresca.
He did it under It means that when Maresca came, Caicedo wasn't the Caicedo we are talking about.
No.
It's rather Maresca who made him Caicedo.
Caicedo
So
now
if he's
on the
telling-
ceiling.
Huh?
Yeah, that Caicedo has the highest
Brighton,
ceiling in the
Abra.
team.
So
You're telling
no,
me that
so
Maresca
if he's saying Maresca has overachieved, and you also want to bring in the line that I've said that we are having the best players. These best so-called best players are best players because of
Enzo
Maresca.
Maresca.
Maresca developed them to be what they want,
Okay.
and then coming back.
Coming
And
back
our
to
time
what?
call.
Tell me.
Because of this 100 million things, Chelsea.
So briefly on Madrid.
So.
Now Alonso, yeah, he's also left, and the story is that I mean he couldn't control the dressing room, and a classical example is what happened after the Clasico final. They were supposed to give Barca a guard of honor. Mbappe said no. Let's go.
Okay.
Give it to them.
So
That was a sign that Alonso has
was losing the dressing
lost
room.
control
Yeah.
by his players. So that's what I'm saying. At Real Madrid, it is totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different.
But
You need to be able to have control over the players. But actually, these boys, no. For me, I think that someone like Mbappe, he's not been a submissive player that allows managers to have control over him and
you
coach
can make
him,
mention of
manage him.
Luis Enrique
Yes.
time at Paris Saint-Germain.
So in a way, Alonso, is it like they've not helped him, or no? Alonso Nankasa is at fault for not being able to do the job.
So I think the problem is Real Madrid as an institution. Real Madrid had this history of making managers becoming casualties of so-called Galacticos culture,
They're winning with it.
and that's their problem.
Is it a problem when
You
you're
see,
winning?
they were winning under different generation, and now I evolve it. I will do different generation, and you need to adapt because so I will say because of egos who here man managers and more achieve here. Last season was one of the best man managers coach I who year generation. Carlo Ancelotti. Ofeli. Which was a sound because senior man manager in Carlo Ancelotti went to man you be more you might be intimate because yeah erring tatters for no one.
I say Alonso he had Ancelotti win the Champions League
I make us say
title.
Orini. But last season it was one of humiliating and disastrous season for him.
Isn't it the fact
And
that
it was
Barca
because
were
of-
too good for them?
No. It was that Real Madrid was lacking a balanced team.
Yeah.
And it was because of these players' egos. Real Madrid for Manya. Because it do baby also press. These players in your minds of a press. The how Benya team balanced. And that was the problem Alonso was having. Because Oba front and a players never willing to pray for him. No. You will say, I feel Real Madrid press it. After Barcelona match was Santiago Bernabeu, no say press it too much. Yeah, but your creativity no was no. Intimate press you.
The hangout.
Then a big problem for Xabi Alonso because that is funny in our press it.
Yes.
You see, into one year the power, the feel on a brand. Honestly, we be you say at a point in time, train or catch up some master. Me barre man means me coaching kra. Okay, what's mean barre man means say we na we babies. Because at a point in time, don't be the show before.
Yeah.
And I think say Real Madrid that history of making this so-called Galacticos and be a casualty for managers, their problem, and they need to adjust.
Is it so? It's an institutional problem, as he has said.
I come to you on who's next.
Coming
Okay.
to Manchester United, coming to Chelsea, the same institutional problem. It means that you see when they fired Alonso, I just wrote it too that football managers or football owners just lost their credibility. No, as he has said it perfectly, that is our generation. In our generation, it's down to tactics. It's down to who plays what and who earns what.
Yeah.
The star players are there, but they must play their role before their stardom comes in.
Yeah.
You are having a top performing young manager in Ruben Amorim beating Pep Guardiola with Sporting Lisbon.
For
No,
yeah.
he was good.
No,
And then about him, no,
Nyadi.
because all person top players be man, not the Ejuma, and now person was on adapted to suit you. Meanwhile, he has what he's bringing, and not open. Next, you come to Kofi Maresca. You gave him these young talents that you are shifting. You are going to play with these young players. You will know you are from championship. You did this and did that. So as I told you, The coaches come with their CV. So you rather give them what they want so that they perform it expressly and explicitly well for you. Now, shifting it a little bit, one or some of the few factors that has accumulated to these kind of sackings. We have fan pressure and then increased short-term short-term
Contract.
no,
Performance what?
the moment you come in, everyone is expecting you
the
to
expectation
win.
is higher.
Short-term expectations.
Yes.
Expectations.
The fans are expecting it.
Expecting
The
something.
journalists are expecting it.
All
The
because
newspapers
this
are
social
expecting it.
media thing. Pressure.
Yeah, you see, that's why I just love Arsenal. But when you kaka krebi pe, they start giving you examples. Thomas Tuchel or buy a design, then Hansi Flick or buy a design. You see that thing? So there has been increased short-term pressure, both from fans, club owners, and the media especially.
Yeah.
There has also been fans now because fan expectation.
Fans.
Then I told you that.
that.
And then on another side too, there has been a clash in terms of tactics. It's not purely tactics, but in terms of player selection between the hierarchy. And now, as you've said, play this. Mbappe is here,
Yes,
one is here. Play this top. But I don't know. So I'm not the Ebema coach playing the part. That is the generation we are in.
So with all
Finally.
with all what we say,
Finally.
who is next to lose the job?
Next to lose the job, or
Finally is unrealistic expectations.
yeah.
Every team now wants beautiful football.
But that's what you said.
Every team now wants academy players performing. Every team now wants trophies. Every team now wants Baza for the Mumpe trophy. Every team now wants good. Every team now wants star players. At least they can
say their
sell
business for
them their image and things and make money. Every team that was after our academy players, they make a
who is next? I mean, for me,
To be sad.
I think that more will come. More sackings will come. Yeah, maybe Chelsea and Nankasa they will end up sacking them.
Liam. On the Mijidis on Chomako.
Master teacher at the help.
This person on a scientist. There is scientists. I don't know.
If maybe it doesn't last.
So yeah, let's go.
Because if you go by the way, if you go by the way of the people at the helm of affairs, now what you're more interested in, you say no, you end up getting bad results at the end of the day.
You can still win.
You see, that's what Maresca did do, and the confusing. No, because Pochettino, he was doing this thing. They sacked him, and were like Pochettino and Penny for the end. Maresca came in and won the Club World Cup, and we were like, you can even follow them and still do this. I feel Alonso identify the same problem now. They apply Alonso call. I feel the Basa. Say you can do this.
My high expectation, you know.
You see the
Club World Cup this year.
I don't know money.
Let's go. Give me a name and then
Name. So I think that Ancelot because of Xabi Alonso, and pressure balance because you see no Lusu to assume you know. You go first Xabi Alonso. I think the next manager may be say the performance and a quam you I think say on best I can answer. I think they will not be fair to him. On man time I join a bit my
but he will still probably get
but fairness the family.
You trying to come
like I fail.
You trying to come
Amorim after 14 months. Almost say me Kasawa. Anytime we have move be come, who is the bugger mapa?
We want same people come and man.
Wait me account.
Also the Joseph.
next time we'll talk more about it.
Yeah, you know, one-on-one with Fabio Capel, Clark. Honestly, Hansi Flick.
Okay.
Hansi Flick, hey, I'll be open a Juma come back.
I believe Thomas Frank will go.
Okay.
Because definitely Tottenham is not that top you're expecting. No mukonya Alonso be beshewa. Say before.
Good match.
Alonso za kwa tisa Juma na.
Ade.
Obe feel is our honor. Alonso za kwa tisa.
I don't know feel.
Now no more president na. What is it?
The same problem man don't face over face. The same hierarchy problem.
Forgot Levy has left.
Levy has left, but the same hierarchy problem now.
Your by now the office or the rest will be feel because of it.
But Chelsea Arsenal are playing tonight in the Carabao Cup
Chelsea
semi-final
Arsenal,
first leg.
big game.
Quick predictions.
Easy cry.
Easy win for Chelsea.
It's easy for Chelsea. No. It's easy.
Gane Kalu.
You can easy win for Barca team and even person say.
But
Come on. Your
I
prediction.
think Arsenal is going to win tonight.
All right. Okay. Remember, there's a second leg. So
Arsenal
Arsenal will also host them next month.
yeah, Chelsea is playing at home.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time
You
until
didn't
we
give
meet
your
again.
prediction.
Take care and bye-bye. Arsenal will beat them 2-0.
And then the manager next to go.
Thomas Frank.
Thomas Frank. But